Hello. In this video we will be discussing NetSuite creating transactions-based searches. We will cover what is a saved search, the planning stage of constructing a transaction saved search, constructing a saved search, the step-by-step procedures in creating a transaction search for invoices, and finish up with other options. To begin, what is a saved search? It's a reusable search definition. Saved searches can have many advanced search filters, results, and display options. They can provide reporting, tracking, and can serve as a basis for business analysis and strategic decision-making. If you have the Publish Search permission, you can share search results with other users. When you're defining a search or after you have run a search, you may decide you want to save that search. If you know in advance that you want to create a saved search rather than just a search, and you have opened a saved search page, you can define the saved search. You and users designated as audience members can access the defined saved search by title in NetSuite saved search menus. A list of dynamic results to take action on are set different views and access, update underlying records quickly, enforce workflow, and focus users on critical information. We will continue on to the planning stage of constructing a transaction saved search. What is your end goal? What do you want to achieve from the list of information? In terms of data, where can we retrieve that data from? If data is in the system, then you can get it out of a report or a saved search by knowing your record or data. Create your search. Is it going to be a basic search or advanced with more criteria? When using the search options, what criteria are you using? What results do you want to see? Do you want to display the search somewhere in the dashboard or a reminder? Search can be used in many places. They can be used to highlight information to identify things, on your dashboard to give users access to information, as email alerts, or even as reminders. Next up, constructing a saved search. This is a sample scenario to build a saved search. Find transaction records for customers who spend an average of $50,000 a year because the sales manager wants to know who the top paying customers are. They want to create a platinum sales team who focuses on customers who spend an average of $50,000 a year. On that note, anything less than $5,000 a year, they want to outsource to a partner. You can access Saved Search definition page in any of the following ways. Go to Reports, highlight Saved Searches, highlight All Saved Searches, and then click New under Administrator. You'll select the record type for the saved search. You can also use Transactions, highlight Management, highlight Saved Searches, highlight New or List, highlight Search, highlight Saved Searches, and select New. On a simpler advanced search definition page, click the Create Saved Search button. On a search results page, click the Save This Search button. You'll define the criteria of $50,000, paid invoices, $5,000, sales rep, and partners. To choose the results, we'll select sales rep, partners, name of the customers, amount. We'll highlight those customers which is more than $50,000 and $5,000. The filters we add will be sales rep, and then click Save and View. The next portion to discuss will be the step-by-step procedure in creating a transaction search for invoices. To begin, we'll go to Reports, select Save Searches, select All Save Searches, and click New Administrator. The list are in Connecting Tables. Choose Transaction as a record type for the Save Search. Type in a search title to find the search easily. As an example, if you're creating it for a certain department, you may put the department name at the beginning. In this example, we see Sales _ Customers with $50,000 spend. The ID field is sometimes used in scripting and reference and reports. To define criteria, you must start with Type as it lists all transactions in NetSuite. For this example, we will choose Invoice. Next, put in the status of the transaction. For this example, choose Invoice Paid in Full. Click Save and Run button or Preview button to see the results. Your search results will show a large number of lines with duplicated transaction numbers per invoice. Notice that the first line of every transaction with an asterisk is the total amount of those duplicate lines underneath it. That is because the search result shows all General Ledger Impact transaction lines. Hence, mainline has to be set to True to filter out line items. In this example, the subtotal is $15,975. The item column and amount column have been highlighted to indicate where the subtotal arrived from. To determine what is shown in the search results, click the Edit this Search button near the bottom to add another criteria. Upon selecting Mainline Criteria, the mainline to either is selected by default. This means both transaction total and the line items will show. If you want to show only the total amount for each of the transactions, then set the main line to True, otherwise false. For this instance, choose True and click Set to show the total amount of the debit side, which is the accounts receivable. To choose results, set the Sort By field to Amount and click the descending checkbox. This will place the highest spending customers on the top. On the Output Type field, select how you would like to view the results of this search. You can view results as a report, a grid, or a graph. If you select Normal, your results are displayed as a list. In this instance, we're going to select Report. It is better to click the Show Totals checkbox. By doing so, it will include totals for all numerical fields in search results. This will give you the total, the amount of the invoices. Remove columns that are not needed. To do so, highlight the field and click the Remove button. This is the end result. Now let's add the following fields: Sales Rep and Partner. If a field to be added is not found in the transaction, such as a customer state, this is usually a linked record like a customer record, scroll down to the bottom of the field Options. You will see options with 3 dots at the end. Those are a connecting table. Those fields will not be found on the invoice, but they are connected to the invoice. For this instance, choose Customer Project Fields. Again, this is an example of the end result. To create a custom label field, type in a label on a field that is not recognizable. An example is the number field. You may type in Invoice and the number sign as its custom label. NetSuite will then show invoice number and customer name as a result. The preview search results will show the highest amount at the top. However, it is not focusing attention to details like who among the customers with the amount greater than $50,000 and those less than $5,000. To highlight, click the Edit this Search button, then Highlighting. That is accomplished by selecting the Highlighting tab, select Highlight If subtab, then click on the Filter button beside the Condition field. Select Amount, choose greater than or equal to, and set the value to $50,000. You may add other information as necessary, such as $ as the image, text color, background color, bold, description, etc. Add the other condition, amount less than or equal to $5,000. Your end result will be a sales customers with sales greater than or equal to $50,000 and sales customers with less than or equal to $5,000. When you hover over a line, the key would show up unless there's no description entered. Said report would be helpful to the sales manager, but not to sales reps to action. We can enter a criteria for each sales rep. Rather than creating separate searches for each sales rep, you may add filters. To add filters, select Sales Rep on the Filters field and click the Show in Footer checkbox. If a sales rep is selected, search results will show his customers' invoices only. In the example above, Sales Rep Baruch Rollins has to assign one invoice to Platinum Sales Team in the amount of $200,000. Sometimes safe searches have valuable information that everyone doesn't need access to. To control access to the safe search, you may use the Audience tab to select specific roles, subsidiaries for One World accounts, employees, departments, groups, or partners. You may click the Select All checkbox. Otherwise, click the Public checkbox so everybody can access it. In this example, only sales managers and salespersons may access the search results report. And finally, we'll discuss the other options. We have Available List View. Check this box to make this search's results available to audience members as a view for list of this kind of record. Available as Dashboard View. Check this box to make this search's results available to audience members as a dashboard list portlet of this kind of record. Available as Sublist View. Check this box to make this search's results available to audience members as a view for sublist on list of this kind of record. This is a sublist view within a record. Available for reminders. Enable this option to allow a count of and link to the search's results to be displayed in the Reminders portlet. Reminders should be actionable. And Show in Menu. Check this box if you want all audience members to have this safe search available as a link on the tabbed page and in drop-down menus. Audience members can click this link to run the search. This concludes the NetSuite Creating Transactions-Based Search. If you have any questions, please contact us at netsuite@a2q2.com. Thank you.